Rich Rising family. I am sending love and light towards everyone, hoping all is well with each and every one of you. I do love each and every one of you. And I hope that, I know that this message will get to those that it needs to get to. I am on my purpose, my path, and it is divinely guided, regardless of what you might say. So, I'm stepping out there because they're like, you know what? Stop the dumb stuff. I'm gonna try my best not to cuss y'all, but if I slip up, forgive me, okay? I'm just me, okay? And it's just an expression of myself. I'm just being real, and that's what you need in this time. You need the real, okay? You need the truth, the revelation of all things. You need your eyes open, your ears to hear it, your eyes to see it, your heart and your mind clear to understand it, understand it, overstand it. All right. So here I am. I've been working on this one for, the first date was 12/22/24. Okay. Then I did some revisions on 12/29/24, and I stopped dating when I did a little bit more, added a little bit. But I just read it this morning, and they're like, it's go time. When I say they, I do mean Divine Mother and Father. Divine Mother and Father, who I reverence and honor, and I am on a mission for. And the ancestors that I revere and honor. I do not worship anyone outside of myself. Okay? I think that's part of what this message is about today, but you're gonna have to bear with me because, yeah, I'm working with what I have. I'm still, but you'll see. Okay. So the title of this message is Though I Walk Through the Valley. Though I walk through the valley. Okay. All right. And there's a few parts that I was given. So I'm going to read these scriptures because I'm working with people that are on the scriptures, and I understand what the scriptures are, though. So they work for me. You get the gist. Stop looking at the messenger. Stop judging the messenger for whatever you might judge me for. I'm going to try to get this message out without going off on a side tangent, y'all. But sometimes when I get to talking, I can talk. And I'm going to say my things, get my mind right and everything so that, yeah, I can try to really focus in. But as I finally was so prompted this morning, I was prompted this morning. I read it and I was like, okay, I guess where I stopped was where the Spirit said stop. And I trying to be perfect because I'm out here and I don't have. So, like, I'm having all kinds of issues. Like, I had like 28 days worth of data on a handheld recorder. It's probably about smaller than, maybe about the size of this right here, maybe a little smaller, just a little smaller. And I would record messages, downloads, the Spirit speaking through me. I would record it, and I was planning on, downloading it, finding a way. I tried to download some so that I could just download it to the computer and put it out there for you guys, just to hear it for yourselves. Just my voice, hearing for yourself what has been channeled through me. Last week, my daughter and I, she got one night. She paid one night, and I paid one night for us to stay at a hotel. For all three of us to stay at a hotel. Get out of the cold because last week I know they tried to send a real bad cold front through and all that stuff. So, we stayed in the hotel for a couple of nights, and I took my dog, the only one that's left. Yeah, they shot my Xavier. Somebody shot him. He got loose, and somebody shot him. And yeah, so now Sudara is the only one left. Yeah, she's spoiled rotten. So I took her with me, and I went to walk her in this field out by the hotel. And I had the recorder in my hand, walking in the morning sun, in the daylight sun, the early rising sun. Let's say early rising sun, because I was not in morning. All right, early rising sun, and yeah, I've lost that recorder. I went back to look for it. Asked the hotel if I left it in the room, if anybody found it, but I lost it. 28 days worth of data. So if somebody found it and they put my stuff down out there on the dark web, and people start to hear my voice being said out on the dark web or whatever, or you find that I know where it came from. I'm just putting that out there. So, I gotta start back over again. And with the handheld recorder, yeah, I'm gonna go get one today. Or tomorrow. But anyway, so I'm sitting here in the car because I can't literally carry a laptop, which is what this is that I'm recording on right now. I can't carry a laptop around, and I really want to walk outside. You know what I'm saying? But my cell phone, on the other hand, I don't have enough storage space. So, yeah, I can't record on that. That's the whole gist. It's like I'm trying to step out there and do what's right, and I'm trying to get over my whole issues with trying to be a perfectionist. It's like it's not going to be perfect right now because you don't have what you need, what you want to have in order to do the production that you want to do. However, the message needs to get out, and that's the most important thing. And obedience is better than sacrifice, right? And if they trying to bring in my happiness, my healthy, my wealthy, my abundance, and all I got to do is be obedient and just go on and get out there and do what I got to do, then I'm going to go on and get out there and do what I got to do. So forgive me, please. Do not talk about me. Do not, judge me on any of the hiccups that might come with me trying to deliver this message today, because I am going to usher in the spirit, as I was already here in the spirit, and the spirit is still here, and it's like, okay, it's time now. It's time. Get that first one out. Stop sitting up here worrying about whether or not it's finished, whether or not it's perfect. Let the spirit speak. What thus saith the Most High, divine source, mother and father. Mother divine, beautiful she is, and father, handsome he is, divine. All right. So, for those of you who think I'm following after some other, if you continue to think I'm following after some other, only because I went back to my roots and I found out what I found out, and it set me free. See? Because I could say some things and you'd be like, blasphemous! Yeah. That book that I'm about to be reading from, the one that you use every Sunday morning, It's a book of spells and rituals. The Psalms. That was confirmation. If you heard my phone ding a ding a ding, that's confirmation. Codes, all kinds of stuff up in there. I'm understanding it. I'm out here learning it. And I'm wanting and willing to teach you. But you got to be willing to learn. How teachable are you? I'm not being arrogant, but I must have confidence, right? Pastor get up there every Sunday morning and tell you what thus saith the Lord with confidence, and you follow right after him. Sheep. Pastor said it's golden, right? I don't have the credentials of a pastor, sorry. I'm a weed smoking angel. Yep, that's what I am. But what thus saith is what thus saith. For I am that I am. So please take this, because I'm humble, as you just don't know. Y'all don't know the tears that I have cried, the tears I have wept for my people, the tears that I feel I've wept because I felt mother weeping for her children. See, Papa ready to just go toe-toe. He doing what Papa do. Papa ready to blow the roof out the whole place. And Mama saying, no, we gon' my babies. No, those are my babies. They all need a whooping is what Papa's saying. Mama said, no, not all of them need a whooping. Not all of them were wrong. They learned. They're ascending. And then I got some in there. We got some in there. We got some in there. You know we done put our spiritual assassins in there. You know we done put the strongest of the strongest. We sent them in. We see their lights are lighting up. We see them waking up as we watch. As we watch, we see them. When I woke up, when my light shined brighter than it had shined in a long time, I heard the celebration in heaven. I felt the celebration. And when it hit me down here, my daughter could attest to this, the spirits that I channel, the ancestors, the divine spirits, they came in droves. So now we get to talk. We got others out there we talking through in different ways. I mean, the scripture says it that the Lord works in mysterious ways. Why do you have such a box around even the mystery of the way that the Lord works? I mean, golly. They are showing me just to be myself and talk like I talk to myself, not to myself because I be talking to them and they be listening. It just be getting out there in the ether, everything I'm saying, and then I go and I turn. Somebody does. Oh man, I done put a nugget out there and somebody else done take it, but I'ma still elaborate on it because Spirit said it was for me in the first place, and it'll be different when it comes from me. The birds are flying in, y'all. And if I'm able to try to find a way to show y'all these birds, I will. I'm not playing. The birds come in when the Spirit is speaking. And I'm out here. I know these neighbors out here be like, man, there she go again. She done started her chanting. I am a shaman, y'all. By birth. Right, they giving me gifts. I love it. I'm having fun with it. Yes, this is a hard one. This path I'm on, not everybody is strong enough for it. See, because I'm not looking for Jesus to come and save me, because I know that that's not the way it happens. I stopped when I stopped going to the church and really found out you had me doing cannibalism and vampirism every first Sunday communion. Jesus didn't ask for that. That Yehoshua, my grandfather. No, that was added. That was added. And every first Sunday, like clockwork, you go with your execution symbols around your neck. You stand in front of the church with your execution symbols in front on your neck. And you quote these scriptures about remembrance of him. And this grape juice is a symbolic of his blood. So every first Sunday, you take him back through a crucifixion. He can't get out of that hellhole, huh? I said it. You want me to say it again for those in the back that didn't understand? He can't get out of that hellhole. You crucifying him every first Sunday. All over again. And then everybody that sits up there and, oh my goodness, this was not supposed to be the message. See, this is what I'm saying, and I haven't even done my acknowledgement. But the Spirit is already there because the Spirit is mad. And a lot of them got a lot to say, and he been wanting to say this. He wants to say this. Stop. Maybe that's why I had to do this today, because tomorrow's first Sunday. Stop! Stop drinking blood, vampires! Stop eating flesh, cannibals! Stop! I admonished you. You are not going to go to hell if you stop. You already in hell. Ooh, I heard that one. They turned our heaven into hell for us. You are already in hell. This ain't even how the message is supposed to be coming out. Ooh. Mother has called her warrior. Oh, yes, this one. I don't even know how to even begin on this platform they wanted me to do. I got so much going on. Y'all just see me spaz out for a minute. Just a minute. Now, they told me to use my pain. Church of God in Christ, what the hell did you do to me? Period, point blank. Jesus, Yehoshua, got his scars on his back, right? Well, Church of God in Christ, y'all gave me a whole lot of scars. I swear it smells like Masons up in there. I said it, and I'll say it again. It smells like a bunch of Masons up in there. Are y'all literally playing games with people's souls? And then get mad when just one got the soul of your Jesus. And the wrath of him is in me. Confirmation. I don't even know if I'm going to get to the message that I'm supposed to be getting to. I told you I'd be here all day. Lucky for me, it's Saturday and Michaela's off. Finally. But because of my situation, I got to go and DoorDash or something. We got to do laundry too. Or maybe I'll take the day off because maybe that's what Spirit is saying. I got to put out messages. I got messages I got to put out. And this one was on top. Grand Rising. So before you go to your churches on Sunday morning, maybe you ought to have a Saturday Sabbath, I guess. I don't know. And that one is even not right. Divine is infinite and everywhere. Ain't just in the goddamn church on Sunday morning. I said it and I'll say it again. Ain't just in the goddamn church on Sunday goddamn morning. The devil is a liar. I'm sitting right here in the sun and God is with me. Shining down bright on me. They try to put the clouds out and I say, sun, please show yourself to me and the sun will shine down bright. I'm going to try to get to my message. But this is Spirit. See, that's the difference. See, you didn't know. See, See, the church is like an energy harvest, really. It really is an energy harvest for the mother whore church. That's in your book of Revelations, is it not? You know what I'm talking about. Well, since all roads lead to Rome, let's just put the shit out there! And it stinks! You're robbing the people blind! Caesar! That is Rome, right? Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and unto God what is God's. Well, why is Caesar taking what is God's? Caesar takes from everybody all the time. So when does Caesar stop getting anything? Do I need to break it down for you? I'm telling you, I don't even know why this message is going. Oh, whoa. That's a shit, because you got a lot in you that we want you to tell the world, and we don't want you to sit there and get scared anymore. So just put it out there, and then you're gonna sit there and you're gonna address each one of these statements. That message has been holding in me for a long time about Caesar. And I don't care if somebody goes and starts talking about it out there in the world. Spirit said that message is definitely gonna come from you the way it needs to. They already felt it. It's already rocking them. Pay your tithes, pay your offerings. Go to another service, pay some more offering. Oh, we had a special pastor come in and speak to you, so you need to pay another offering. And all the while, yeah, y'all continue to see it continues to do, because y'all don't understand that y'all are putting the intent into it. But is your bank account showing it for the legacy that you're supposed to leave for your children, your children's children, and your children's children's children? Is your bank account showing that? Or is your tax statement to be used at the end of the year showing more that you gave to Caesar, or supposedly God, than you have in your bank account? And then you still got to go to work every day. And guess what? You get that paycheck, and whose hand is in that pocket? Is that Caesar? What? Wait a minute. He sure did take, didn't he? He took off top. He took your income tax. He took your state tax. He took your federal, listen, federal income tax. He took your state income tax. He took some Medicare. He took some Social Security. And then commenced to, you had to pay for your health care benefits, your dental, and your eye care, and your 401k. You had to put some money back for that out of your own money. You still got to do that after Caesar's son. And then you got your check. what was left after Caesar took what Caesar took out of that. And you set aside for Sunday morning service your 10% in tithes. Little extra, so maybe another 15% for, the offering part of it. Not just your tithes, but your offering too. Because you got your dues and your, all those things you got to pay. Got to keep the church running for Caesar. Because if you got a church that is now, a corporation, 501c3, is Caesar saying in that? Because, we also know that not only is the Roman Catholic Church the mother whore, but the Roman Catholic Church never separated from the government, so they neck and neck, hand in hand. Let's just put the shit out there! It stinks! And I'm not going to keep apologizing for saying that word. Nah. Okay, so now so if you got the 501c3, then the government all up in your church anyway, right? That even reeks of Freemasonry to me. Hiding behind the government face. Government funding for a corporation. You could have became a corporation without actually having to do the 501c3. It's another 501 out there that you could have done. To make yourself privatized. But anyway, I digress. The 501c3 is the one they call the Devil's Church, just so you know. I got a whole documentary on that. A whole document on that. I call it the Devil's Church. Confirmation on my phone. If you don't be hearing that ringing. I'm probably going to have to put this message from what I was supposed to be doing. But maybe not, because it's going to end up being long. It's already 32 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't know what I've been saying. I've been knowing. I know. But it hasn't been me. I'm just letting y'all know. When I'm speaking, Source is speaking through me. Divine Mother, Father. Some of these others, ancient family members, ancestors is what I call them. Family. They family. Because if they are of the spirits, and we all came from the ether, that means we would all be in spirit and in truth. That's what I'm here for. Show love in spirit and in truth. Help those that want to know how deep the rabbit hole goes. I still don't know. This rabbit hole, Alice in Wonderland, I'm telling you, she hit at a bottom, right? Somehow she hit a bottom, right? But I think that there was more. She just never found that other hole. The rabbit never took her to that other hole. They stopped her there. But that hole goes deep. Source is infinite. There's no ending. Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So at the beginning, and then there's always an end, but at the end, you always hit the beginning again. Did I just do the infinity sign again? Without even realizing what I just did. Infinity, y'all. It always comes back to the center. It never stops. So how then did you put him and her in a box? I just still... Wake up, people. Seriously. I don't even know why this message came this way. I'm supposed to release it, and then I'm going to come back and try again. But the title of my message was "Though I Walk Through the Valley," so maybe I'll do this as part one. This came off top. I don't know. I stay in the spirit for a reason. I love it up here. Ascended Master. I love it up here. We are in celebration mode in the spirit realm. Take confirmation again if y'all heard that. I'm gonna listen to this just to see if I hear that. I love it up here. It's fun. And see, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a child, right? In order to enter into the kingdom of heaven, you have to be like a child, right? My daughter be like, "Mama, you getting on my nerves," because I be playing with her all the time. I'm always messing with her. Oh, she's like, "If you had been my sister." When I was able to actually be released. See, when I was growing up, it wasn't so. My actions were my actions, and they were my own. But I got a lot of stripes on my back. A lot of stripes on my legs. For being a difficult creature. Is that the word? Creature. Has that been the word that has been used at some point in time to define me by some people? Creature. Difficult at best. Creature. That's fine. Creature denotes creation. My mother created me in her womb. I created my daughters in my womb. They're going to create their children in their womb. Creature. That's fine. If that's what you want to denote me as, that's fine. I'll take it. But just understand that this creature, this chosen one that you so righteously judged and ridiculed, did things behind my back, accidentally on purpose in front of my face, whatever other ostracizations and defamations of character, dehumanizations. MK Ultra. Yeah, that was a deep one. See, because that training that I got in church, it did teach me moral aptitude, right? So there's good things that came up out of me being in the church and getting whooped, falling asleep because, well, I done been at school all day. Then I had to come home, do chores, and then get ready for church. To come back and be sitting here from 7 o'clock until now 11 o'clock because y'all want to make the Holy Spirit come down, so you're doing your rain chant. Rain on me, rain on me, rain on me. For 35 minutes, it's rain on me. And then it goes into, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, for another 35 minutes. That's what I grew up on. It's not like that now. Folks said, Folks done said it's enough of that, right? But when I grew up, we got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ourselves ready for school. Go to school, be at school until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Come home. Make sure the dinner, we doing our chores so that, and our homework. You better get that homework done. From the time you get home, so say by 3, 4 o'clock. I didn't live far. We didn't live far from school, and we didn't have very many people on our school bus. So, see, I told you, I'm taught, and I have Anyway, we didn't have. Okay, I promise you, my whole high school career, the main bus that I rode, like when I get on in the morning, sometimes I stay after school, for whatever I'm after school for. But that wasn't very often because my daddy wasn't letting me too much. But youth and government. I was able to stay for after school. But anyway, I believe literally from the ninth through the 12th grade, there literally was maybe 6 of us that got on this bus from the area that we lived in. Myself, my oldest sister, who was a year older than me, Greg Randolph. I'm sorry. Ooh, I don't like to mention names, but these are memories, okay? And I ain't saying nothing bad about them, so be that as it may. But he was in my class. And so, 93 is when we came out. Me and people like Greg and others in class, okay? 93. And then I think there was like maybe 1 or 2 other people that was on our bus all the time. Yeah. And so you get home, I don't even know. See, no, I can't. Okay, I'm back. I had to stop it for a second because I was getting ready to go off on a tangent and I had to bring it back. I don't know what I was talking about. But anyway, back to what I was saying about. So we would go home, we'd do our chores, eat dinner, get ready for church, and then go to church, especially if it was a week of a revival. Oh my goodness, being the pastor's children. My daddy was like, and this is the truth, y'all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with his thinking. But in a way, he literally was, it's as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Okay. And if the church doors is open, you need to be there. And that was all the time. We had revival, week-long revival. Going to school every day, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So our day didn't end. And then sometimes with those revivals, I'm telling you, being a Pentecostal type church, whatever, Church of God in Christ, Holy Rollers, as y'all want to call us, whatever y'all want to call. They call themselves tarrying at the altar, trying to make it rain. Rain down on me. Y'all, come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got to shout all night. And we would be there till 11 o'clock. So if I fell asleep, I'm tired, right? I go home and get a whooping for falling asleep. And I wasn't one of those children that liked the whoopings, and so I moved a lot. And I got it. When I say that there's a story that he seems to be so proud of, I don't know if he's proud of it because he's told this story several times in church, how he ended up giving me over 100 lashes. Because I kept moving, and he would add 10 more. You better not flinch. I'd do like that and 10 more. So then I just fuck it. Started running around the damn house, chasing my motherfucking monkey ass then. And I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. Shit. This is part of my healing process, too. I just want y'all to know. Get that shit out. Yeah. Chase me around the goddamn dining room table then, okay? Yeah. Instead of me sitting there and taking it, No, you hitting me on my ass with this belt. You cutting my skin with this belt. Spare the rod, spoil the child, right? That's what they say. Has anybody ever wondered if that really meant what it meant? See, I found myself getting to that place where I didn't want to. When I got my daughters, the look in their face when I would come at them with that belt, fear. I didn't want them fearful of me. Not in that way. And I didn't like seeing myself slashing out at them. And you know what? Honestly, what got me is the fact that they did that to Jesus, right? Yahushua. I'ma say, but I say Jesus only because I know the intention behind it. Y'all really have good intention. Y'all had good intention. But they changed the name so much. They changed names and things. And then they took people's stories and they gave you something else. And you had a whole lot of beings out here wanting to be gods. They wanted to be worshipped. Some did. And then some, they wasn't asking to be worshipped. They just hired divine beings, ascended masters that knew they shit. Yehoshua was one of those. Studied in the Egyptian schools, right? They hid him in Egypt. Who else was that y'all use these scriptures for and y'all say these are, Joseph, the Prince of Egypt? Moses? No, Moses was the Prince of Egypt. Right? Ascended masters taught in the Egyptian mystery schools. Those were the schools that we learned from. Learned how to manipulate the elements and do different things because that is what we are. These people that are out here saying this to y'all ain't crazy. So, yeah. I don't even know. I'm trying to do this without, really looking at paper so much, when I do it. My authentic self, but goodness gracious, y'all. I can go off on tangents, as y'all can see, and my mind will go. Yeah. I'm a functioning weedhead. That's the truth about that, though. I do that, and I'm working all day long. I don't even be feeling high all day long. And I smoke. Mariah's like, you used to only smoke so many in the day, Mama, and now you smoke. I said, yeah, because I stopped smoking my cigars. And as of late, I'm still stuck in my masculine energy when I'm trying my best to balance into my feminine side because of what I am learning as far as being a woman and the power that even just me as a woman holds. Oh my goodness, y'all. The rabbit hole go deep. Women, y'all don't know what kind of power y'all have inside of y'all knee and y'all womb. And they diminished you to shut the fuck up. I said that. Y'all needed to hear that. Silence you. Tell you to walk behind that man because he is what you came from. But how? How did you come from him? Didn't you push through him? When did he have a womb? That is a portal to heaven. When the soul comes through into this realm and into the avatar body, does it not come through a woman? But yet they told us to shut the F up. Sit back and be a good little wife. Now, don't get me wrong. I am going to be that good little wife. Not in that way, though, for my divine masculine. But I have my own mission. And I'm at that place where I better be alone if I can't have the divine masculine that I need to have, who is there to do what he knows he is divinely orchestrated to do. See, we both have our purposes, right? The male and the female. And as the two shall become one, the yin and the yang of things, yin, yang, whichever way you want to put it. That's the balance of things, right? Where is the man overriding the woman there? Let's say this is the woman and this is the man. Seems like it's even. So why is he overriding her in that way? Out here in this patriarchy. Why did the mother be removed? Why did you tell me that I came from your rib? Oh, no. Absolutely not. Do you see how straight you are and how curvy I am? It's not even possible. Yeah. That. See, I could keep going, and all of the messages that are being given to me will be coming out, and y'all know my whole. And some copycat out there, somebody that just wants to try to destiny swap. And by the way, destiny swapping, you're done on that with me, right? You're done. Judgment had been called down. I wasn't the one that really was the one calling that judgment, but judgment has been called down. And judgment is being called down on a lot around this world, because I'm not the only chosen one out here. There's many of us. There's many of us. Because Mother put out the call for her original warriors. Wake up. I answered the call. See, because the warriors were not only just men, they were women. And see, and still, even there, y'all want to put bad on the women. Oh, those Amazonians who were powerful warriors. Oh, they didn't want their men, they just wanted to have babies. Well, so they knew. What I need you for, other than to give me what you have that will help me make this DNA for DEA for this child, so we can pass down your bloodline, so that we can continue on the cycle of passing down the lineages. Okay, so what? That's how I feel about that. But you got some men out here that, oh, them Amazonian women, they were mean. That was their tribe. That was the way they did things. Your tribe had ways you did things. Y'all did things. Other tribes had ways they did things. Why is it that you wanna... They wrong, but you right. Isn't that how it is now? Causing division. The churches are causing division now. Oh, excuse me. The division that the church has caused. especially amongst our family, the golden people. No, I ain't black. I'm more brown colored, right? More copper colored, red skin. Mm-hmm. But it's such a condensed color of gold. Do you see that gold? Look at that gold. Ain't she pretty? And I'm not talking about my face. I'm talking about the color of the skin. It's gold, y'all. Our energy is the currency. And so when you go in that energy harvest building every Sunday morning, and tomorrow, your first Sunday, you're going to add a little extra, ain't you? Because you're going to have that communion. Maybe that's what I ought to say. Is stop. I don't know how to title this now because this is not what I was supposed to be doing, but yet and still it is here. I'm going to listen to it, and maybe I might have to cut some things out. I don't know. Maybe one little section I might have to cut out when I was getting ready, when I was going off on the tangent. And I mentioned an old schoolmate of mine. But anyway, maybe I just leave it. It is what it is. I'm not perfect. I'm human. Right? Nah. I'm divine. In a human experience. Which makes me imperfect. Because humanity in and of itself is an imperfect species. I'm going to get off of this message. I'm going to listen to it. I'm probably just going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to post it. But then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to walk in the sun for a minute. Let me check my time and get my thoughts right, y'all. And maybe 11:37. See, I haven't actually had my commune with Mother and Father. See? So, maybe that's what I need to do real quick. And then this afternoon, I can come back with the second message. I'll be posting this, though, soon. But I guess I can just call this off top because it just totally went left. Oh, man. But I'm going to get out here and commune for the last 23 minutes of this morning. This rising, again. And walk around like I do with Mother, Father, and just walk in the sunlight. You calling me. Feels beautiful on my skin. I love it. And you want to know how my hair just be growing so fast? It's because I offer it up to the sun. But anyway, I guess I can stop this at 1 hour. It's 58, 59 now. So, yeah. Family, I love y'all. And I would like to hold this out. I don't know if I can to the 1 hour mark. 10, right? That's the beginning of, The Great Reset is happening. The Phoenix is rising. And Mother is going to use my voice to call out her warriors. It's time to battle up. It's time to armor up. It's time to get ready. Righteously, we are going to walk this earth and judge. Righteously so. You don't want to be on the side of the righteous ones. You don't want to be on the opposite side of these righteous ones that are walking this earth. I'm telling you. You want to get yourself right. Find yourself.